Hello everyone, welcome back to JJTV. I hope you're all doing well, and in today's video we're going to be taking a little look at the 5 things that I really love about this new MK8 Fiesta ST that we have kindly been provided by Ford UK. So thank you very much for that. We've had some lovely times with this car already, and I'm just going to basically tell you what I like about it. So yeah, follow me around. So one thing I do really like about this car is the new exhaust system they've put on. So if you follow me around, I don't want to step in the water, but we have this new twin pipe exhaust system. Same kind of looks the same as what was on the Mark 7, but you wait and listen to the sound of this. That was the start up of the car. What we're going to do, we've got 3 different driving modes here. So you've got normal, and it's in normal now, but if we put it to sport, you should hear the changeover of the exhaust. It sounds nice. So yeah, listen to this valve sound. So yeah, you can see why I really like the sound of that. It sounds much better than what the Mark 7 ST was, and I'm sure you guys will agree with me on that. So, my second thing that I love about this car is a new infotainment system, which they finally updated with the new ST, which is a Sync 3 infotainment system. So if you have a look on the screen over here, you get this lovely, nice ST kind of logo when you're kind of loading up. But if we start the car, put the ignition on, you get this nice sort of load up screen. So it loads up and everything like that, and then you get the usual Sync 3 infotainment system. I'm sure many of you have probably seen this with maybe the new Ford Focus, the new Edge. I even think the new Mustang and that's already got it as well, and the Focus RS. But you know, you get a lot of different things with this, which is nice. So you obviously get your GPS. I'm pretty sure it comes as standard. You can go to home and then you get your audio. So we'll leave that off, otherwise we'll get copyrighted. Get your phone. Then you can add your phone, so I still need to do that because this has got the B&O sound system, which is pretty cool. And another thing that I really like about the car is that they do seem to use good sound systems when they build them. Navigation is standard. The mobile apps, I believe this does come with Apple CarPlay potentially, but you'll have to connect your device up and get everything organised first. And then the settings, which is as normal, you get your Ford Pass Connect, mobile apps. There you go, Apple CarPlay preferences, Android Auto. So it gives you everything you really need to, and has finally updated itself. You've even got valet mode. Don't even know what it does, but it looks quite cool. I'm guessing it probably just locks it, so when people come in, they can't do anything with it. I don't know. But yeah, you can obviously change all the sound preferences and everything you want. It's quite responsive. Oh, this is cool. I didn't even realise you could do this. And then you can obviously central the where you want the sound to come out of the car and how it kind of comes out in terms of sound quality and the kind of balance across the car. So yeah, the Sync 3 infotainment system is something I really do like about this new MK8 Fiesta ST. So the third thing that I really do like about this car is the new gear stick, and the fact that it kind of feels like it has a short shifter. I believe it is shorter than the normal Mark 7 one anyway, but it's really easy to push into gear. Obviously the ignition's not even on, but it does feel like a very closer drive when you're changing gears. There's a lot less throw than what there is as a standard Mark 7. I've got the short shifter put into my Mark 7, and it feels very much like that, if not potentially even shorter than what my short shifter is at the moment. But no, I really like it. It's easy to change gears. You don't really get caught too much sometimes. Sometimes when you are driving your car, you might catch your gears if you're not necessarily the greatest of drivers, or you know, sometimes it just sticks. But that doesn't tend to happen, or I haven't noticed it well with this car at all anyway. It just bobs itself into gear. It's really easy to operate and manoeuvre, and yeah, it's just easy. It's short, it's to the point. Right, so the fourth thing that I love about this new MK8 Fiesta ST, I'm not going to lie, a lot of people don't like them, but I really do. I really love the new alloys. The tyres obviously as well. Michelin designed these tyres specifically for this car with Ford, and they have produced some very good tyres, and the alloys themselves I think are really nice. I believe they're diamond cut as well, like the ST200 is, but the tyres, the way they generate grip is just ridiculous, and the way they put the power down with it, it's just nuts, and it just grips and grips and grips. Yeah, it wheel spins a little bit, but it gains that traction and just bullets off the line. And especially with the launch control. Obviously this one hasn't got it, but if you get the performance pack, then you get the launch control, and this thing just bombs. Honestly, it is a great car, and the way that it puts down the power is just unreal, and that's thanks to these tyres. But I believe you can get different sized alloys on this. I think it's 17 and 18 inch, potentially 19. Not 100%. I've got a spec sheet in there, so I'll double check that. But yeah, I really do like these tyres and the alloys as well. So yeah, that is the fourth thing that I like about the new MK8 Fiesta ST. The fifth thing I love about, well, the fifth and last thing that I love about this new MK8 Fiesta ST is they finally updated the interior, which I've already stated otherwise in a few other videos, especially the one with Amanda and the one where I done the MK8 swap into the ST200 thing, reverse round. I don't know what I'm talking about, but never mind. But yeah, basically the updated interior is something I love massively. Specifically, these like plastic carbon imitations. I think these, what they've done with all of these, all around the edges of the kind of dashboard, it just looks really cool. I think it gives it that kind of extra touch over a standard Fiesta, over like the ST line and stuff like that. Obviously, even down here by the gear stick, I believe that might be potentially something for wireless charging in the future. I like the way the dials operate. This is very similar to the Focus and the Edge. They've updated this, a lot easier to use now. And finally, one thing that I know a lot of people love or hated about the Mark 7 is this centre bit of the console was plastic, and now it is plastic but covered in leather. And you get all these little tray compartment bits, and you've then got your USB charge point in there as well. I don't know, it looks like you can even hold a pen down there. But yeah, that's obviously where the USB goes. You've got a USB outlet there as well, which is nice. So they've updated. Obviously the seats and everything as well. You can have a look in the back at the seats if you want to see them in just a second. My lovely camera woman would like to showcase that round. Not much space in the back, of course. It's a Fiesta, you can't expect too much, but you know, they've obviously updated the interior a lot. And as you can see, probably there's the new seats as well, which we are currently sat in, so you probably won't be able to see as much, but you know, you've probably seen from other videos. Obviously, something else I really love with the updated interior is the new steering wheel. The flat bottom edge, it makes it feel so much nicer and cleaner, and because it's all leather, it's like soft leather, like I don't know how you describe it. It's like spongy, so you get a nice, it feels thicker than the Mark 7, and it's really nice, and I like it. It feels good when driving. And the last thing, finally, with the updated interior, is the new dashboard. I don't know how well you can see that, I'm hoping you can zoom in, but you get all the different options you can flick through with the steering wheel now. So you get your navigation on there as well, which is great. This even has lane park assist or something like that. It's got rear park pilot, not lane park assist. The lane assisting, where it basically keeps you in the lane, which is really cool. So it tells you on here if you're going out of the lane, if it's green or not. And here it tells you how far cars are in front of you, which is pretty cool as well. But not many people, I can imagine, really using that. But this is probably my favourite bit about the new dash, is where it says full performance here, and you get the digital speedometer, which is nice. So you don't have to look at the normal speedometer or the rev counter. You can look directly down there to see what you're going. And it has that nice little subtle bit of forward performance, because what a lot of people forget to remember is this car was designed by Ford Performance, whereas the Mark 7 and the 7.5 were designed by Ford themselves. Obviously they're all part of the same company, but Ford Performance are the people that designed the Focus RS, and we all know what sort of car that is, and it's a monster. So yeah, they've added a lot of things into this car, and you know, I love it. I really do. It's a great car, and I'm sure you guys will too. But yeah, they are the 5 things that I love. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you found it useful. If you do want to subscribe, make sure you hit the subscribe button, leave a like on this video, and if you want to keep up to date with my latest videos, turn on post notifications by hitting that little bell in the top right corner, or even slightly below this video. I'm not too sure, but anyway, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.